Hello YouTube and welcome to this week's episode of Brainstorm, where I give you a glimpse of what's new in the world of science. This week we have two stories from the world of medicine. The first coming from South Korea, where researchers have developed a relatively simple chemical mixture that seems to trigger the early stages of limb regeneration in mice. The mixture converted the muscle fibers of the severed limb into muscle cells, some of which turned into bone and fat cells. And this is similar to how limb regeneration occurs in amphibians. This technique has many applications, including the production of stem cells. Speaking of stem cells, our second medical story comes from the University of Pennsylvania, where they have developed a brand new method for producing pluripotent stem cells. Pluripotent stem cells are essentially adult-derived stem cells that can turn into almost any kind of tissue. The original method for producing these stem cells uses transcription factors, which are proteins that bind to certain segments of DNA. However, this old method is extremely inefficient. Less than 20 stem cells are produced for every 100,000 cells. But the new method, developed by the University of Pennsylvania, uses tiny pieces of RNA and can produce around 10,000 stem cells for every 100,000 cells. This dramatic boost in efficiency holds promise for the practical application of stem cells in medicine. This next story is one you may have heard of already. Google is funding research at Tel Aviv University in Israel to essentially develop an algorithm that simulates regret or hindsight, basically allowing an artificial intelligence analyze variables and determine how close things are to a desired outcome, also allowing programs to be more flexible to new situations and better predict future events, which is going to be important the more we let artificial intelligences regulate real-world systems. Our final story comes from the world of chemistry, where researchers in Switzerland accidentally discovered a cheaper method of producing hydrogen gas. The normal method of producing hydrogen gas is the electrolysis of water with platinum as a catalyst. However, platinum is extremely expensive. But the researchers in Switzerland stumbled upon the fact that molybdenum compounds are also very effective catalysts for the reaction. Molybdenum is a lot cheaper than platinum and could revolutionize industrial hydrogen production, which has huge implications for technologies like hydrogen fuel cells. That's it for this week's episode of Brainstorm. I hope you enjoyed it. Please consider subscribing and check the links in the description for all the stories we covered, as well as my Twitter and Facebook. And this Thursday, I'll be uploading my interview with Concordance.